Welcome back, job seekers and dreamers, to Michigan Hired Podcasts. I'm John, and today we're tackling a question I hear all the time, especially from folks just starting out or looking for a change. Can I actually get a good job in Detroit if I have, well, no experience?
It's a classic, isn't it, John? That catch-22. You need experience to get a job, but you need a job to get experience. It can feel like you're stuck before you even begin.
Absolutely. I think a lot of people feel that frustration. They might be fresh out of high school, or they've been doing other things, maybe raising a family, and now they're ready to enter the workforce, but that no experience label just looms large.
And that's precisely what we want to debunk today. The answer, unequivocally, is yes, you absolutely can get a job in Detroit with no experience. But here's the crucial caveat. No experience does not mean no value. That's where the mindset shift needs to happen.
That's a powerful distinction, Jennifer. No value is a dangerous thought. So if someone's sitting there thinking, okay, I don't have a traditional work history, where do they even begin to look for that value you're talking about?
I always tell people to think about their life, not just their resume. Have you ever volunteered, helped out at your kid's school, taken care of an elderly family member, been a part of a sports team, even just mowing lawns or dog walking for neighbors? All of these activities are absolutely brimming with transferable skills.
Yeah, I remember coaching my son's little league team. You think it's just about baseball, but then you realize you're organizing schedules, communicating with parents, motivating kids, even handling minor conflicts. Those are all real-world skills applicable to almost any job.
Exactly, David. From school projects where you collaborated with a team, to managing your household budget, to simply showing up on time for practice every week, these are all skills. We're talking about things like time management, problem solving, communication, teamwork, reliability, even basic budgeting or technical skills if you've done any kind of gig work using apps.
So it's about reframing what we consider experience. It's not just paid, full-time employment, right? It's the soft skills, the life skills, that we often overlook.
Totally. Think about a caregiver, for instance. They're managing medications, schedules, difficult conversations, showing incredible patience, handling emergencies. Those are high-level organizational and interpersonal skills. A volunteer at a soup kitchen? They're dealing with logistics, interacting with diverse populations, often under pressure. That's customer service and adaptability.
That makes sense. So when an employer says they want experience, they're not always looking for a specific job title, but more for evidence that you can actually do the job and fit into a work environment.
Precisely. And let's talk about what employers actually value, especially in entry-level roles. They're often looking for qualities that are foundational and teachable. Things like consistent attendance, being able to clearly communicate, understanding basic safety protocols, a positive attitude towards customer service, and yes, basic technology literacy. Can you use a computer, a tablet, or a specific app? But perhaps most importantly, they value someone with the ability to learn.
The ability to learn. That's huge. Because if you're trainable, even if you don't know the specific software or machine yet, an employer can invest in you.
Right. If you show up consistently, have a good attitude, and are eager to pick things up, that's often worth more than someone with a ton of experience who's a pain to work with, you know.
It's about showing enthusiasm and reliability. I mean, my first job, I barely knew what I was doing, but I showed up early, stayed late if needed, and asked a ton of questions. That went a long way.
And that's a perfect lead into how to actually find these jobs. You want to target entry-level positions that explicitly state they offer training. Many companies are desperate for good talent and are willing to invest in it. Don't be afraid to look at job descriptions that might seem a little out of your reach initially, but always read the required qualifications very carefully. Sometimes they're looking for those transferable skills, not a specific past job.
So, let's say I've identified some of my transferable skills. I'm ready to target entry-level jobs. How do I actually put this on a resume, or talk about it in an interview, without sounding like I'm making things up?
It's all about framing. Instead of saying, I volunteered at the community center, you could say, managed visitor flow and inquiries for an average of 50 people per day at the neighborhood community center, utilizing basic communication and organizational skills. You're showing what you did.
And mentioning the tools you used, even if they're simple, like organized family schedules and appointments for 3 dependents using a shared digital calendar, or maintain detailed records of inventory and sales for a small online craft business using spreadsheet software.
Exactly. You want to show what you did, the tools you used, and the result. Even if the result is something like ensured smooth daily operations or improved client satisfaction, for instance, consistently delivered groceries for a gig economy platform, maintaining a 4.9-star customer rating, demonstrating strong time management and customer service skills. See how that takes I drove for DoorDash and elevates it?
That's brilliant advice. It's not just listing activities, but quantifying them, showing the impact, and highlighting the skills. So, once you've got that resume polished, where do people in Detroit and Michigan actually go to find these opportunities?
Great question. For Michigan jobs, a fantastic resource is michiganhired.com. It's specifically tailored for our state, and you'll find a wide range of opportunities there, including many entry-level roles. And I can't stress this enough for job seekers with no experience. Job fairs are absolutely invaluable.
Oh, totally. I remember my first job fair. It felt intimidating, but actually getting to talk to recruiters face-to-face, even for 5 minutes, makes a huge difference. They can get a sense of your personality, your enthusiasm, which you just can't convey on paper.
Yeah, it lets you bypass the automated resume screeners sometimes. A good impression can get your resume pulled out of the pile for a closer look, even if you don't have the traditional qualifications.
Precisely. And for job fairs specifically in Michigan, I highly recommend checking out jobfairgiant.com. They organize numerous job fairs throughout the state, including many right here in Detroit. It's a prime opportunity to connect directly with hiring managers who are actively looking to fill positions, many of which are entry-level and come with training.
Jobfairgiant.com. Got it. And for our listeners who want more details on those events, is there a number they can call?
Yes, absolutely. For details on any of the job fairs or general inquiries, you can call 734-956-4550. They're very helpful and can guide you through the process.
I think the key takeaway for anyone feeling discouraged is that your journey and your life experiences are valuable. It's about how you translate them. You've got skills, you just might not call them professional skills yet.
And remember, every single person who has a job today started with no experience in that specific role. It's a universal starting point. The difference is how you approach it and what you bring to the table in terms of attitude and willingness to learn.
That's a fantastic point, David. So to recap for our listeners, no experience doesn't mean no value. Identify those transferable skills from all aspects of your life: school, volunteering, caregiving, gig work, sports, community service. Employers truly value attendance, good communication, safety awareness, customer service, basic tech skills, and above all, the ability to learn. Target those entry-level roles that offer training, and when you write your resume, show what you did, the tools you used, and the positive result. And don't forget those amazing resources, michiganhired.com for job listings and jobfairgiant.com, or call 734-956-4550 for job fair details.
And be persistent. The right opportunity is out there, waiting for someone with your unique combination of skills and potential.
You've got this, Detroit.
Go get 'em.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jennifer, Amber, and David, for such an insightful and encouraging discussion. And thank you, our listeners, for tuning into Michigan Hired Podcast. We'll catch you next time with more tips to help you thrive in Detroit's dynamic job market. Keep learning, keep growing, and go make those connections.